Karen on the Lake Stamper here in Michigan. How's everyone today? As you know, I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up, and if you see any of the items you like, the links will be listed below. And if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, okay? And thanks a lot for supporting me. I appreciate it. So today I thought what we would do is the three-dimensional Christmas trees. They're very origami, and with all the other boxes and stuff that I've already made, this would be great to even add to a box, by the way. It's so simple, absolutely so simple, but so exquisite and so, so detailed that anyone that gets this Christmas card is going to think that you spent all day on one card. And no, you did not, okay? So, I absolutely think it's beautiful. I've got the nice, beautiful inset in here for Merry Christmas. And I've got this one here, which is wrapped in plaid with the Merry Christmas and the punched Christmas trees and the hammered. This is the beautiful hammered embossing folder, wrapped in plaid and then feels like frost. Isn't that stunning? Just stunning. So today, what I thought what we would do is we're going to do the same tree, but we're going to do it with the Brightly Gleaming card set, okay? Now, real simple. The real simple card base is, you know, an 8.5 by 11, and just cut it at 5.5 and then score it at 4 1/4, and you've got yourself a really nice, easy peasy card to start off with, okay? And I used the Pretty Peacock for this one. You can use the Mossy Meadow, any of the colors that go with the Brightly Gleaming. So I thought I'd try that right now. Now my second cardstock layer is going to be 5 times 3 3/4. So bam, simple, right? Anyone can do this. So far, so good, right? So I'm just going to snail it really quick for us. And I did a 3-layer on all of these today. I usually do about a 2-layer. It's up to you. You don't have to do all 3. You can just do 1 layer if you want, and then the Christmas tree. I just was trying to give some more dimension. And, you know, I've got some cardstock to use, so why not use it? So that's basically where I was coming from. Now, the second cardstock layer is going to be 5 times 3 3/4. And I wanted to bring out some lightness of this card because of the peacock. Was it purple posy? Pretty Peacock. Oh, get them all mixed up. So I wanted to bring out some of the copper as well, and I thought this would be really pretty. Just keep layering it, right? Now that's my second layer, okay? Now my third layer is going to be this beautiful foiled paper, and I'm just going to have it right there. And this one is 4 3/4 times 3 1/2. And don't expect you to memorize that, well, because we're not going to have a test on it. So I'll have the links. I'll have all the information below today. So okay, so look at that, easy peasy, easy, wasn't it? I'm just going to redo it one more time there. There we go. Just to make sure. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, and just want to make sure it looks good. All right, it's just that last one you want to get on right, you know. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now that is a nice base card to start off with anything, right? Simple, simple, simple. Now, when your friends get this card, they're going to think that you work at Hallmark, okay? I mean, you know, we probably should, right? I mean, these are beautiful. I might just send one to myself. Some of these are going to be hand-given to people, like with their present. But I think you can mail this down, because I'll show you when we do this. It'll flatten down, so it's not going to harm it. So now, this is the fun part. You want to get 1 3x3. Now, first pick your colors of whatever cards you want, okay? I wanted to make it every other. So this is going to be my 3x3, okay? That's going to be my base of my Christmas tree. That's the largest piece. My next piece is going to be 2.5 by 2.5. All right, see, so far so good. My next piece is going to be 2 by 2. And then my last piece, which is the star part, or the very tip, is going to be 1.5 times 1.5. Now you'll see just by looking at the paper which one's which. Now I wanted to do these two the same and these two the same. So these are the half ones at 1.5, and then the 2.5 ones, and this is the 2 by 2, and this is the 3 by 3. Real easy. Now I'm going to do the bigger one first so you can see it. Here's our paper, 3 by 3. All right. We're going to make a triangle. Now, I know you can remember these triangles way back in high school. We used to make these triangles and play football with them. Remember that? I know. Simple. All right, now we're going to do it again. All right, so far so good. You got that one? Use your bone folder too. You really want to make that crease sharp. All right, now we've got that. All right, we've got that. So far, so good. All right, we're gonna hold off on that for just a minute because I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. We're gonna open this up. Open this up. Now it's a square again. Now what I want you to do is fold half. Don't do a triangle. You've already done your triangles. And there you go. All right, so you should have all these creases, all right? You should have the diagonal crease here, the diagonal crease here, and then one right in the half crease, all right? Now, this is the fun part. Because you have that crease, we're going to be able to fold that in, all right? And then the second part is you're going to fold this one in. Bam. Look. Still looks like the same thing, but it's folded a different way now. All right? So you got that? So you open it back up. You've got your triangles, and you've got your half. Okay, now you're going to just fold and fold. Look at that. Now, we've got it all nice and bone folded. All right. Now you take the two that's on the top, and you're gonna fold these up straight. So it kind of looks like an airplane. All right. Nice little airplane. And now, this is the fun part. You're gonna take that, because you have a crease now, because you folded it. You're gonna take this one side and you're gonna fold it down, and you're gonna take this one side and you're gonna fold it down. Cool, huh? All right, so far, this is what you've made. It's too cute. Now we're gonna do it again, all right? This is your base one now. So I'm gonna put that little guy right there, and now we're gonna go to the 2.5 by 2.5. Again, here we are. We're folding it the first way, right? In a triangle. Remember the football. There we go. Simple triangle. Take that triangle and fold it again. Nice. All right. Open it back up. And now we're going to take it and we're going to go half of the square. Okay, so you've got two triangles and one square. Now, through your folding, you should have your crease to do your triangle again. All right, so find your crease. There's my crease. The crease is really that half one when you did the halfway, and then it folds right up. See it again? We'll do it again. Here it is. We're gonna take these two sides and we're gonna fold them. And it's another triangle, a different variation of the very first triangle we first started. Okay, bone fold it. And then take the two, doesn't matter what side, just take the two that you pick and fold them straight up like an airplane. So it looks like this. So far, so good. And then take that airplane, the first wing, and fold it to exactly where that half center is, and you'll be able to see the half center because that's where you folded it when you made the plane. Okay, I was just trying to make it easy, so if I say plane, you know it's a plane with the wing. And then bone fold it, nice and easy, and there we go, we got that one. So we're gonna leave those two there. All right, now it's getting tinier. This is my 2x2. So far, so good. Take your triangle. All right, first one is the very first triangle we're gonna do. Use your bone folder too. And then triangle it again. All right, just think of that football. We used to play that. Remember we used to play that football? We'd go like this. Oh yeah. During study hall. Okay, there we go. Now we've done the two triangles. That was the first one. This is the second one. Now we're gonna open it back up, go back to your square, and now let's fold it in half. Okay, so far, so fantastic. Okay. Once you are able to fold that, you've got all these different triangles, and then you've got your fold in half, and that's where you're going to take that fold in half one, and you are going to get this little guy to go to where you want it. See that? See that? Watch. There we go. Take this side and just bend it in. So you're just bending that corner in. There we go. Do your bone folder, take these two in the top, make an airplane. See, cute little airplane, see? See that? There we go. We're gonna take those two and we're just gonna half them as best we can because they're getting kind of tiny. And that bone folder is gonna come in real handy. It's going to get the creases just right where you're not able to with your hands or your fingers. Okay? Just move the cardstock over so it's half and half so they're not on top of each other. You really want them half and half so they'll go down nice and flat when you do the whole tree. Okay, there's the third one. Last but not least is the little baby one. 1.5 times 1.5. All right, see? Take it, make a triangle as best you can with the tiny little piece of paper that you have. Once you have this done, you're going to be so amazed at yourself, okay? And now fold it again. Fold your football. Make a smaller triangle. Okay? This is going to be the hardest one of all because it's the most tiniest. Open it back up, so it's 1.5 by 1.5. Take it and fold it halfway, half and half. There you go. Bone fold it. Take that crease that you had made with that half and half one, and get those guys to go right inside. Bam. Now you should be a pro at this, especially this very last one since you did the bigger ones first. Take this, make an airplane. This is a little baby airplane or bird. Kill me. All right, and then again half and half. And then take your bone folder, once you get this right where you want it, perfect, and just bone fold the heck out of it because it's the tiniest one. It's like ironing it. Okay, now we have a tree. So here's our base. All right, now before we do anything though, let's look for some leftover oh good, I've got leftover cardstock from the Brightly Gleaming. Let's do about an inch, yeah, about an inch. That's all we need. 1 inch by 1 inch, okay? And this, you can eyeball it. All right. this is going to be our base, so let's have that handy, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that next. So there we go. Now I'm going to turn my tree over here, and I'm going to start getting it ready to where I want it, and let's see how it stacks out. You can make a fun, funky tree where it kind of is all, you know, you see those kind of really wild trees, or you can do a straight up Christmas tree. Decorate it to the hilt. If you are a decorator with lots of ideas, go for it. Now, I would like to put a star here, so I'm going to put my finger here, and I want to save some room, but I also want to save some room for the bottom of this card. So I'm kind of eyeballing it. I want a little trunk there. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of get an idea of where I want this, because I want the star to go there. And we're going to use one of those copper stars from the whole Brightly Gleaming set. So let's put that right there. All right, and I'm just going to eyeball. That's exactly where I want it, right there. I'm going to take the back of this and I'm going to snail it. You can use whatever kind of glues you want. And this is pretty sturdy. This is not going to, you know, it's not going to wimp on you. If you have to move things around, it's okay, you know. Now, you see how this goes out like this? The next little guy is this one. And what I want to do is I only want to put this right. Let's see if you can see it. You see where this is right here? I only want to put it about 1/4 of an inch in. You can put it all the way in, but then you're going to need to make more of these. So I really want it to just to be right about there. And if I can show you inside, right about, yeah, there you go. Right about right there. Okay? So we're going to snail this little guy. Okay. We're just going to put about 1/4 of an inch. Of course, make sure everything's nice and even. And your origami is lined up. These two groups here. See that? Look how nice that looks. And if you've got to move things around, this is the time to do it. You don't have it set in gold yet. All right. Okay. Now, I'm just going to bone fold these straight down just to see how I like it. And I do like it. Nobody's cricket. Love that. Okay, let's take the third guy. Really, anybody can do this. Yeah. This would be great for our portfolio when we go to apply at Hallmark, okay? Again, do about 1/4 of an inch with that little point, this little point right here. That's all we're trying to do is get that secure right into the one ahead of it. Okay, nice. And then last but not least, he takes up the most room, which is the 3x3. We're going to snail this guy. We're just going to put him in right there. And bam! Look at that. And then just take your bone folder and fold this right down. All your lines will be all in the middle. Everybody's looking great. So far, so good. Look at that. Now, remember, we have some room up here. We're going to put a star. That's from that Brightly Gleaming embellishments that came with that. If you wanted to buy extra, I'm going to put this little star right here. There we go. And I'm just using one of the facets that I already had on it. That goes fantastic. Goes with the paper as well. You know what I could do? I could actually pop that up. The reason I could pop that up is because I have that facet there. So let's do that real quick. I wouldn't normally do that, but I think we can do that, and that'll look really pretty. And I'm just going to take this little guy right off. Perfect. And you can't see the white, which is Perfect. There we go. Yeah, this is so pretty. Yeah, and the reason we could pop this little star up is because I have that facet right in the middle of it, and that covers the dimensional. Perfect. And it just gives it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more kick. There we go. All right. So now I usually like to embellish this up a little bit. So I think what we'll do is, now I used red in this one, and I also have the really pretty silver and the purple and the amethyst and the clear. I think those looked fantastic. These are from my, let's see, Paper Pumpkin Fall. And I'm going to use these, like I used in here, I'm going to use these little guys just to decorate, you know, with some more copper, gold, and this, you know, copper and gold all match, so why not, right? And I think this came out stunning. Okay. Now, you can also decorate these too, okay? I'm just going to do these right now and then see where we stand. But isn't this pretty? This is so pretty. I mean, I'm in love with these. These are just absolutely gorgeous. So, there we go. Okay. And there we go. Making sure he's staying for sure. All right, now, remember that little 1-inch that we took? It doesn't matter what color paper, you can use this side as well. We're gonna make a little trunk. So we're just going to just cut some off here and just cut some off here. See? And we just made a trunk using a 1-inch by 1-inch and then doing a diagonal. Bam. So I probably am not going to use the darker side. I just want to use this really cool light side. And I'm going to make that for the tree trunk right here. And then it's got just a little bit of look on the tree trunk. You don't need the whole thing out. And we're just going to glue this down. There we go. Let's see if it stays. Let's see if it's not crooked because I'm doing it sideways. I know, right? There we go. Oh, what a pretty tree. What a pretty tree. OMG. In fact, you could probably put a little bit more because we're using the tinier ones this time. You can absolutely put more of these facets, embellishments on. I use that ornament paper as well, so that really helped making it look like it has more ornaments on it. You could use bigger facets, which is what I used on these two as well. See, I use the bigger facets as well as the smaller ones. But mix and match, whatever, you know, floats your boat, whatever you enjoy. Oh, that looks so pretty. Really just gives it a flair. And there we go. And there we go right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do you think? Look at that. We did that in under 10 minutes. All right, that was so simple. A pretty cardstock that we could, you know, really just make it work. And look how pretty these are. And now I've got 3 of these beautiful, beautiful Christmas trees to give away for the holiday season. And I used all the papers, wrapped in plaid, brightly gleaming, feels like frost, any leftover snowflakes that I had that had already die cut. You know, I mean, it's just amazing. And then I have this one little thing, what we could do on this one before I forget. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this Merry Christmas and we're going to drape it over the second branch or the second level of our Christmas tree, all right? And what I use is I use the Xyron so it would stick, but not stick so low that this wouldn't pop up a little bit. So it's really nice and glued down here, and it's really nice and glued down here. And then all of our pretty embellishments, and then of course our little base of our Christmas tree is all ready to rock and roll. Isn't that lovely? This is using your Brightly Gleaming. This one's using Wrapped in Plaid. And this one is using Feels Like Frost. And aren't they absolutely stunning? Anyone can do this. It's fantastic. It's been around for a while, and if you are into origami, you can actually take this whole Christmas tree that I just showed you how to do and put it on a box, and that would be another amazing amazing thing to have to open up with this beautiful Christmas tree on top. And the embellishing, you could go to town, all right? And then we could apply for Hallmark, because these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed making these beautiful trees today, and if so, I hope you make one of them, and you're going to be so thrilled on how they come out. So have a great day, have a great week, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.